Hello and welcome back to Convergence, where this series will be talking about confidence. I am personally really excited for us to cover this topic because I feel like we have a lot of good stuff to say, and I think it's one of those things that nobody talks about enough, and so we're going to talk about it. Convergence is kind of based around the idea that we want to spread confidence and self-love and positivity and just good things because there's so much negativity everywhere. Why is confidence so bad? Why is loving yourself so bad? Why is being happy with yourself so bad nowadays? I don't know. I hope these 6 different videos will help anybody and everybody who might be struggling or who isn't struggling or who has struggled. Anything. We're here to help you. So as you can probably, most likely, definitely tell, I am not wearing makeup today for this video. I was just gonna do a regular video where I tell you about how I've struggled with my confidence in the past and how I've overcome it and how I've changed. But I didn't think that was fair if I would sit there with my normal makeup on and everything, because that would be very hypocritical, seeing as I've struggled with my appearance a lot in the past. So with that being said, here I am, makeupless. All that is on this canvas is some moisturizer, which is great for your skin. I suggest moisturizing daily. So last year, I struggled the most I've ever struggled with my confidence in the way I look. It had gotten so bad where I would wake up in the morning and I'd look in the mirror and I just feel disgusted kind of by what I saw. And it got to be this routine where it was, oh, wake up, put on my makeup. Oh, thank God, we're safe for the day, until I have to shower at night and I have to go to bed like this. But thank God, nobody but my family will see me. And that's what it was. It was, I didn't want to go out in public if I didn't wear makeup. I didn't want people to see me without makeup because I couldn't even look at myself without makeup. I couldn't even find one thing that I liked about myself in the mirror. I'm sorry, this is just weird for me because I've never actually said it out loud before, and so I guess I've never realized how bad it was and how much I disliked myself. So I'm sorry. I wasn't intending on getting a baby on you, but wow, okay. I think that's out of my system now, so let's get back to what we were saying. So makeup was my outlet. I spent hundreds of dollars in order to make myself feel presentable. I used makeup as my shield. As long as I had my makeup on, everything was fine, and only I had to see what I looked like underneath. I thought at the time, oh, you know, I don't look as good as these other girls. I don't look as good as these girls on Tumblr, on Instagram. Like, why can't I look naturally pretty? My phobia almost of what I look like naturally started to eat away at me, and it made me just pick away everything about myself. It went from my face to the rest of my body, to my personality and how I talk, and everything that had nothing to do with my face I started to tear apart, and I felt like shit. I started to not like myself as a person, all because of my face, all because of skin. Something as simple as that, and I started to feel icky, and I felt like, who wanted to be friends with me? Who wanted to talk to me? Who wanted to be around me? Because I'm such a gross person. And I'm not using this video to say, oh, makeup is bad, you shouldn't wear makeup, love yourself. I love makeup, and I think makeup is great, and I think it's fun to put on, and I think if you want to wear it, wear it. Who cares what anybody else says? I'm just saying that if you're using it as a protective shield like I had been for so long, it's okay to look in the mirror and like what you see without makeup. And I'm not saying that, oh, you can just get up one morning and say, oh, I am so beautiful, I don't need makeup. It doesn't work like that. It didn't work like that for me. It was a challenge to be able to wake up and say, okay, maybe today I'll wear less makeup. It was an ongoing process for me. But I had finally gotten to the point where I started to love myself again. Regardless of what I looked like, I started to love my insides, and I started to see the good things about me, and I threw away all the stupid bad things that I nitpicked before. Confidence isn't something you just pick up from a shelf and say, oh, I got my confidence, we're all good to go. Confidence is a bunch of little things put together, and it takes a long time to get every single one, and everybody has different things in order to build their confidence. For me, it was being able to go out without makeup. It was being able to look at my reflection in the mirror and say something good about myself. It was learning to accept what I look like and learning to love myself. Confidence was learning to not care what everybody else looked like, because it doesn't matter what everybody else looks like. I cannot stress that enough. It doesn't matter what everybody else looks like. I know it feels like it does because everybody else seems to look so amazing, but they're probably thinking that about you too. I know that sounds super cliche and really stupid and you probably don't believe it, but trust me, it's okay to like what you look like. It's okay to not wear makeup. It's okay to wear makeup as long as you're happy with yourself and you feel confident enough to say screw what everybody else thinks. I love myself and I am confident and I'm gonna go out there and be confident and I don't care what anybody thinks. It's okay. It's okay to fall down, but you're strong enough to pick yourself up. You're strong enough to look in the mirror and smile and say, wow, I'm beautiful. Say it. Being confident is a different thing for every single person, and it takes a while to get it, but you can do it. I know you can do it. The convergence girls know you can do it. So there, you can do it. Problem solved. I hope you guys like this video, and I really, really, really hope that we are able to help you in a positive way, and I look forward to doing more videos like these because, like I said before, positivity and self-love and that stuff is really good. Make sure you stick around to see Claudia's video next, and we'll see you next time. Bye!